Welcome to our Nini SR channel.
Are you serious? Jess screamed. I held my phone away from my ear and rubbed my ear. Good thing I didn't wear my AirPod. Jess, if you scream again, my eardrum will explode. Jess, I don't know how Nick handle you, I said as I went through my closet to find something good to wear for lunch out. I have to look good today because I'm going to ask my miracle to be my girlfriend. Okay, cool. Tell me, are you serious? She asks again. Yeah, I'm fucking serious. I'm going to ask her today, I replied. After a few moments of silence, she says, okay. Update me later as she cut the call. Weird. I placed my phone on the nightstand and lay on the bed looking at the skies through the glass ceiling. I don't know how to ask my miracle about us. I can feel we have something between us. Or is it just me hoping to want something between us? What if she says nothing between us? What if she rejects me? What if she says we are just having fun? From what I hear from Jess, my miracle rejects guys saying she is just having fun. So, I don't know how she would feel about me. My phone on the nightstand dinged as indicated I got a message. I got my phone and saw the text from my miracle. My next door girl. As always, I will pick you up in 30 minutes. Winking face. Me. Okay. Smiling face with smiling eyes. I replied and went to take a bath. After 10 minutes of bath, I dried myself and wore my black jeans with a red button-down shirt with the 2 buttons left unbuttoned and tucked in. I styled my hair and wore my watch in my right hand as I picked up my phone from bed and went downstairs. I stood in front of a full-view mirror to check myself and I practice my speech for my miracle. Honk honk. I smile at myself as I check myself one last time. I opened my front door as I went out and closed it behind me. I walked toward her car and smiled at her. As I hopped on and put on my seat belt, I turned to see my miracle wearing high-waist lace-up denim shorts with a white button-down shirt with denim jacket. As always, she pulls up her hair to half a ponytail. She said hi and started driving. On our way we talk about random things. She stops her car in front of the high-class restaurant. I turn to see her with widened eyes like, are you serious? And she just shrugs her shoulders and says, good place for a good occasion. She leaned in toward me and placed a peck on my cheeks and hopped out of the car. I touched my cheek as I felt it. My miracle walked to my side and opened the door for me. She held out her hand and said, come on. I got down and held her hand. We walked inside and we held hands. When we got in, a woman in her mid-30s wearing a black pencil skirt with a yellow shirt walked toward us with a notepad in her hands and asked if we had a reservation. My miracle nods her head and says her name. That woman checks my miracle's name on the notepad and leads us to our booth, which is on the top floor. Our booth is near the window, where we can see the whole city. As we took seats, my miracle told me she would order for us. I nodded my head at her as I turned to see the city view leading to the ocean. Her left knee touches my right knee. I turned to see her place order for us. It didn't bother her knee to touch mine. We ate our appetizer as she talked about the foods she ate during her college times. She even told me that she and her other 4 friends stay in one apartment and Hunter was the one who always makes food for them. Jealousy. As our main dish came, she asked me a question I had never expected from her. "Did Nick ever mention me to you?" she asks as she is munching her food. I shook my head and said no. Okay. I get it. I know he hates me. But did he ever mention Hensley to you? She asks, looking at me like she waits for my answer. I knew I couldn't give her the answer she wanted, so I told her, "I'm sorry, Loxley. Nick and I have not been on talking terms since we lost our mother. I only got to know that we all know each other when you told me. And I got to know about your sister from Jess, not from Nick." She looked at me in disbelief and rolled her eyes and continued eating our main dish. But she keeps looking at me with curious eyes. Once our desserts, "Server, you can ask me anything, Lox," I say in casual tone. Okay. I remember Nick told me once that you can hear people's thinking. Is that true? She asks in a curious tone. What? Nick told her. Nick talked to her about me. Then why did he never mention my miracle to me? Also, I never hear about her in his thoughts. Did he control his thoughts? Or something? Oh shoot. How should I answer her? If I say yes, what should I do when she asks me to read her thoughts? I don't want to tell Elias no. What should I say? Actually. What should I say? Maybe. Maybe. Is this the best answer you can give? I scolded myself. She crosses her hands in front of her chest as she leans back on the chair. She looks at me with frowns like she didn't expect me to say, maybe. Maybe, she asks in a firm tone. I nod my head and says yes. Maybe lowly. She glared at me for a few minutes and says, okay. I looked at her like that's all. She just shrugged her shoulders and asked for bills. Okay. Okay. That's all. Maybe I should tell her the truth.